Welcome to Zarnia for Games and Geekery. We are here with a very spooky session. We are playing Grant Howitt's RPG, The Beast.
Dun 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 for the Beast.
I mean, I'm going to add music cues after this, which are going to be better. So for instance, I'm going to do this. Grant Howitt's The Beast. Now you didn't know, but
in post
there's going to be like a big like kind of crash zoom and like Who do we have playing today?
Hi, my name is Dimple. I'm definitely here of my own free will and not because I'm being blackmailed. It's great to be here.
And we also have
Ethan, and I'm just excited to be here. Yeah,
I can tell you've got like that real like excited
so
vibe.
excited.
You've got like a real excited energy.
bruh.
It's just
Ooh, relax.
radiates.
Yeah.
Can you turn it down?
I need to chill.
Yeah,
I need to
it's-
chill.
Goodness.
Yeah, the mic will pick it up.
Starting like it feels a little Despers, to be honest. I have here two monster hunters who are going to be hunting down a mysterious beast that has been plaguing a little community. Salty Bay.
Yes,
The air
where the
is
bays are very salty.
Salty Bay. The air is heavy with the stench of rotting flesh. This is a whaling town at the peak of the whaling,
Season.
no, not season, time, epoch. Yeah. It was like when whaling was really in, this was at that peak whale. This was peak whale.
The age of whaling.
At the age of whaling, yes. In the golden age of whale. All right, Salty Bay is a little town that has one thing going for it, and that is its whaling station. All the men of the town are hard-bitten, callous-handed. They wear slick oil coats, and they go out to sea in their longboats, harpooning the whales when they can. They're often being dragged for miles in their boats before the whale eventually tires and gives in, and then is hauled back to be butchered by the rest of the village. We have two people on a rainy, cold day, as many of them are in Salty Bay. Rainy and cold, they trudge along the road to the town.
God damn it.
Over
These are my favorite boots and it's so muddy.
Yes, says.
Victoria.
Please describe Victoria.
Victoria is a tall woman who has a curvy figure and tries very hard to dress like a man, but very obviously fails. Also because she refuses to tie up her hair. And looks quite fetching.
Quite
The
fetching.
clothing is quite nicely tailored. You can see quite a bit of money has been spent on it, but you can also see it's falling apart. Maybe she's fallen on some hard times.
Okay. So badly disguised as a man in an immaculately tailored but shabby outfit.
Damn
Is
right.
it- am I rounding this?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Why is she disguising herself as a man?
She really believes in herself and her abilities and capabilities, but she may have, as I like to say, girl bossed too close to the sun.
Slayed.
You know,
What do you mean you'd like to say that? How often do you use that?
I'm not going to answer that question. I will not be taking questions at this time.
And besides her, who is this man? Or woman?
Unruly, unkempt, hair all over the face. Maybe I'll just throw in that he does have dreads, but he has more of a beard. Trench coat to match the. I think he prepared a bit more. So I feel like when you're walking through a wet town, having a suit. I don't know about that. Gunslinger. I guess just unkempt. Nothing's kept.
It's all everything's
unkempt.
unkempt.
My question is it purposefully unkempt to make you look cooler?
It's because he just woke up. Actually, he just woke up.
Okay, fair.
Just woke up that way. Yeah.
Just
woke
woke up
up
that way.
unkempt.
I mean,
Did
I
you
feel
go to
like
bed
if you
kempt?
made a bit more of an effort with your looks
Right.
and, you know, how you present yourself to the world, you'd probably have a better time.
What's your relationship, Victoria and Jesse? What's your relationship?
Childhood friends.
Childhood friend, that's a good one. Yeah. So we grew up together. Parents were very friendly, and just kind of ended up spending
Too much time together.
Too much time together. Used to bath together.
Yeah,
You know,
when we were
stuff.
children.
Children.
Is this
Back
why you
when it
don't bath
was-
anymore?
Yeah, I don't bath anymore now because I've been traumatized by her from bathing.
We're the kind of friends that bicker
Yeah.
because even though there's a deep core of love and care for each other, it's also hidden under a veneer of bitterness.
And dirt. And I think that we uniquely complement each other because you are a lot more
Intelligent.
meticulous. And I mean, I'm just good at the shooting here.
So, you're trudging down the road to Salty Bay. It's flat and spread out and rambling because there's always this icy wind blasting straight up from Antarctica, like across the ocean, hitting Salty Bay, making it miserable, cold, and windy. The houses can barely aspire to one story, let alone a second story, let alone anything beyond that. So it's not
my
entirely
God.
difficult.
That sounds like it's not going to have a nice inn. What the hell?
Well, your destination is looming slightly over this very flat landscape. It is the Baron's Castle, a German millionaire who moved his family's entire castle down here to the base of Africa in order to found a whale oil empire. Unfortunately, it was a terrible idea, and reassembling it stone by stone pretty much bankrupt him. Yeah. So it's not even a totally finished castle. Yeah. It's mostly there, but mostly not. Every now and again, as you stand on the road, the cold, icy rain straight from like the penguins is hitting you at the face. You see one of the bricks come loose, slide down, and tumble down the side of the Baron's castle.
You know, if I lived in this town, I would also be very salty. No wonder that's what it's called. Ugh.
All right, you have been summoned by the Baron, by the promise of a hefty reward if you can solve his occult problem. You head up to the door. Genuine German oak cut from the trees of the Black Forest, now crusted with salt and bleached by the harsher sun when it does deign to shine.
Good evening, sir. Oh, wait, that probably is.
Bah, bah, bah.
Hello?
Hi, we're the hunters you hired.
Ah, yes, the hunters. Please, come in.
I don't know if I want to. We'll come.
I mean,
don't know if
I
you
don't
want to come
either,
in, or
but I think we should anyway.
But I don't understand this joke. What is the meaning of this joke?
Oh, you're German, right? So it's just a sarcastic remark in that your house is falling apart.
Ah, yes, the Baron's house is falling apart, yes.
Yeah.
But I am, in fact, not the Baron.
Oh,
No.
who are
I
you?
am his son.
Oh,
Yes, Gunther.
hi, Gunther.
Gunther, his son. Now, please, come with me. The Baron is, he is in his tower.
So let me get this straight. You guys have a castle and no help.
I mean, yes, we have help. We're hiring you. You are help. You have come to help us.
Right.
Yes.
I've become very concerned about how hefty this reward is going to be.
Yeah, I don't see how.
1 second.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, it looks like they don't even have enough money to pay for servants here. So how the f afford our rates?
We could probably get some whale oil and sell that later. Maybe.
Okay, whale oil is gross. You know what?
Yeah.
It's fine. Anyway, sorry about that, Gunther.
Carry on.
We were just.
Oh, no, please. You may call me sir. I am, of course, royalty as well. Also, of the line of von Schmickels.
This is Africa, bro.
Yeah, I thought about it, calling you sir, and that's not going to happen.
All
Unless
right.
you want to call me doctor.
Of course, doctor, Herr Doctor.
A hair doctor? No, babes. I'm not a hair doctor. I don't treat hair.
I can see that this is going to be a very long episode. All right. And he escorts you to the tower. He opens the door, to the tower, and you can see that this is one of those like rooms that has been unfinished. It is just open to the elements past 5 foot. But that doesn't stop there from being a blazing fire in front of which a skeletally thin figure is sitting on a very damp armchair. Oh, father, the hunters have arrived. And the Baron puts out a skeletal hand from the armchair, beckoning you forward. And you can see that despite the ruin all around and the decrepit, pale white fingers, they are still adorned with gold rings and rubies, the size of his yellowed fingernails.
Yeah, I think it's going to be okay.
When it's done, we'll rob him.
I just want to say, out of character, I think the facial expressions I see from John is just going, oh God, I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. Carry on.
Anyway.
Yes, the Baron beckons you with his decrepit but bejeweled hand.
Hi. Yeah, we do go for it.
Right.
Hi.
You go around the armchair, the warmth of the fire making your clothes steam slightly.
Oh, thank God.
And you beheld the Baron von, what did I say? Schwitzel.
Yeah.
Hi, Baron. Hi.
What's up, Barry?
The halitosis rolls at you. Notable, even in the stench of dead whale that pervades the entire town.
But I endure.
You know what? Roll to endure.
Yeah.
I'm going to say there's an easy one, so you have to beat my one.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Oh, you've got 2 because
because it's your you've got another.
because you've got a skill of enduring.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You also roll. You just get 1. I rolled a 10. Haha.
So did I.
7, 2 sevens.
All right. You both endure.
Cool.
As the halitosis hits you, you stifle a gag.
I'm going to quickly reach into my little alchemist bag to maybe.
Stop playing with the dice.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me.
I am.
All right, I forgot. So I'm going to use the D10 to roll for heal, just so I can make a nice little concoction to help with that halitosis and give him just an extra little bit of life and color to his face, because I want him to die before our job's done.
Then again, we can just rob him.
So that's going to be a 6.
Okay, he's very sickly. I'm going to roll 3 of these.
19.
19. Okay, 13, 21.
Damn.
Sorry.
Gonna have to endure.
It was very difficult to, this guy is very, very old. His son,
Did it use
Gunther,
his
looks like at least he's in his
halitosis?
70s. This guy looks like, 90s or something.
Okay. So, Baron, you have a problem with something?
Do you know of the whalebone beast?
Oh.
No, we don't.
I'm just taking notes quietly because I'm watching.
The whalebone beast has cursed my life. I have sunk my fortune into this castle, into this town. The seas here are fat with whales. Whenever the whales are butchered here, the beast comes for the bones.
Interesting. So it's attracted to the bones. It wants whale.
Yeah.
That's his primary thing. But
Yes.
So, have there been any casualties?
Hang on, sorry. Before we talk about the cat, I just need to speak to my partner for a second. If they're after whale bones, why not then just skin the whale, get the blubber and everything off, and then leave the bone somewhere away from the town?
Far away from the town.
Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, please continue.
We thought of that, in fact. Come, To the top of the tower.
Oh God.
Can
And
you
he-
walk?
He kind of, he like, he folds himself upwards, like,
Oh yeah. Right.
and like heads over to a ladder leaning against a wall and starts climbing up very slowly, very slowly.
We wait.
Then he's at the top of the ladder and he points out.
Okay, we climb up.
And he points out.
I stay at the bottom of the ladder. Can you project?
The Whalebone Yard. That is where we dumped the bones of the whale to appease the whalebone beast in the earliest days when I thought it could be bargained with.
So now where's it going?
And you can see that there's just this mound, of white, brittle spikes, eerie, mist-covered, but unmistakably a boneyard.
Oh no.
That is where the beast is. At first, it would eat the bones, and we would be a little bit scared, like, oh no, the beast is come for the bones. You know, and if anyone got in its way and said, no beast, these are my bones, then the beast would devour them too.
Okay, but that makes sense. Like, what were they doing going after the beast's bones? Come on.
Anyway, feeding the beast only made it stronger.
Question.
Yes.
What was the luck of the town like while you were actively feeding the beast?
That is a good question. Let me answer it from down in my armchair.
And he starts
hold
climbing
on.
back down.
I'm gonna maybe put my hand up to help this.
All right, trust fall.
Good.
He's surprisingly heavy.
Like, where is all this weight coming from?
Okay.
His robe falls open.
Oh! Whoa!
Actually, I think you might. Is that a mole or like what is that on your stomach?
That is my belly button.
He's got an Audi. He's got a hectic Audi.
You put him back in his armchair. Gunther comes aside and
Close
like,
his robe.
here, father, your warm cognac.
Okay.
He sips it.
Gunther,
Anyway, what were the fortunes of Salty Bay before? Well,
while you were feeding it.
while I was feeding the beast, they were good. So good and profitable, I thought, why not bring my whole castle down here? No one's using it up in Munchausen.
Why
It's
didn't you
fine to
sell
bring it
it?
down here. What?
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 Why didn't you sell the castle?
No one wants to buy it. Who wants to buy it? This
Yeah,
is,
who wants to come?
yes, a formerly German castle now here in the middle of...
I meant before you moved it. Why didn't you sell it while it was still in Germany?
Sell my ancestral land? My connection to my homeland? Oh,
I mean, you moved to a different continent, my guy.
well, I was just going to make my fortune and then go back.
So then why'd you bring the castle with you?
Because I only needed a summer home.
Yo. But let's get to the beast. Let's get to the beast.
You know what this might have been
What
my
does it look
problem.
like? How big is it?
It is sort of the size of like a it's very hard to tell how long it is. If it is,
Does it
Sort
morph?
of.
Does it change shape?
no, well, I mean, have you ever seen like a caterpillar and then it goes, and then it goes,
Right.
and then it goes, and then it goes,
But it's, I'm assuming that it's not the size of a caterpillar.
no,
Okay,
but it's like a caterpillar.
Okay, cool.
If you can imagine a caterpillar that is larger than two men could throw their arms around it,
Okay.
and it burrows.
Underground.
Where else would it burrow?
Right, fair enough.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I'm the dumb one.
He is.
Yes, the only place safe is those places built on stone. Unfortunately, this is a very sanded area.
Question.
Yes.
When you moved your castle here, did you also bring the foundation so that... Yeah.
No, we built the castle on the only bit of stone there is.
Okay, that's great. Oh, thank goodness. Phew.
You
We
think
are
that
safe here.
Safe here.
From the beast.
when does it attack now? Like, if there's no whale if all the bones are to the side,
It
why does-
attacks
who does it
only
attack?
at night. And you have learned a weakness of the beast now.
Okay.
When did the beast stop eating the whale bones you fed it and start attacking people?
When its hunger became insatiable. You see, as soon as it started eating people, they were no longer able to hunt as many whales as we had before.
Makes sense.
Okay. And when it kills people, does it kill just them right then and there? Does it drag them?
I'm so sorry, I'm very weak. And Gunther says, Father, Father, I'm so sorry, he's a very old man. You're going to have to investigate the village if you want more answers.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Could you show us to our rooms before we go investigating? Just, you want to put our stuff down.
Oh, yes.
And he heads, Gunther leads you down to the front
Good
door.
night, Baron.
Opens the front door. He's like,
Hopefully
Now-
see you tomorrow.
Yes. Now, if you just go down the road, we've got a little bit of a deal with the innkeeper at the end of the road. Yes. Boris. Just head down there and said, the Baron will pay the bill.
Okay. Cool.
Great.
So we'll head there.
As we're walking down there, I definitely go, that man is going to be taken by natural causes any day now.
The elements.
We got him.
He'll blow away.
He might blow away.
Yeah. Okay. But then we pull up to the inn. Ba.
yeah, you bang on the door, you know, under the Kelp Wanted sign. Yeah. You open the door, and the little firelit room inside, you know, you can actually feel the sort of heat and the smell of sweat, like, roll into you. It's almost a pleasant
Break from.
break from the whale,
Yeah.
you know, from the
Yeah.
stink of whale. And as you kind of like walk in, the room doesn't even seem to acknowledge.
They look miserable.
They look very miserable. They look very sad. It's a very sad, gloomy place. No music, just the crackle of the fire and the high-pitched howl of the wind through the eaves.
I'm going to need a drink if we're going to be here for a while.
Barkeep, a drink, a beer for me.
Do you have wine? Do you have a wine selection? Can I see your list?
God's sakes.
A little like bald head pops up from behind the
Oh my
bar.
gosh.
I was like,
Hello.
Hi.
oh, well, hello there. How are you?
Good.
Much better now, thank you. How are you?
Lovely. No
I'll
one
get
has
that
ever
beer
asked
now.
for my wine list before.
You've got one?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You're like,
Oh my god.
it's, yes, I've got to confess, I've always dreamed of opening a little bistro here, you know, in the summer season, it is just so delightful down here, you know, the wind becomes a cool, chilling breeze under the hot African sun, and the vintages of the Southern Cape are imported up here, and just with our delicious, you know, flavors and full-bodiedness.
You know what? I'm pretty sure if you could find some like good land, you may even have been able to like have a little vineyard, make your own wines, and then like use that for the bistro. Oh my god, that sounds so exciting.
Anyways.
Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging. Of
course.
I have dreams. I have so
Don't
many
forget
dreams.
about the beast, though. Bistro.
And his face drops.
I didn't really look at him with judgment.
Right.
The beast.
Do you just want to take all my happy moments away? Or?
Unfortunately, yes, the beast.
Yeah, unfortunately. Can I get
Could I get the beer, though?
a pinotage for me, please?
Oh, thank you. And he picks out like a lovely one. You can like dust it off. He's like,
Oh, look at that vintage.
unfortunately, I cannot afford to move back because I spent all my money on wine, ready to open the bistro. And no one drinks wine. Look.
Thank goodness I'm here. Oh, by the way, the Baron is paying for everything.
It's on the Baron's check.
Oh.
Oh no. Before we get concerned about this, a couple of questions.
Of course.
What room are we in?
That one. But also, what can you tell me? Have you like seen the beast? What have your experiences been with this whalebone beast?
Ah, yes, the whalebone beast. Well, the beast is about, I would say, 5 to 10 meters long. All right. Its skin is pale and pulsating.
Ew.
Yes, you can see
things moving within it. Sometimes,
What kind of things?
sometimes, those who have gone missing, you can see their hands or their faces pressed against the side, screaming as the beast's stomach acids dissolve them. It's very horrible.
So he's he's luminescent.
Translucent.
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 I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm dumb.
He is.
Okay.
That's
Eyes.
disturbing.
What are the
Yes.
eyes? Do you see
Or
any
face.
eyes? Face? No face.
Oh no. It's sort of just got a. I don't know. No one has seen the face of the beast.
Really?
Except for one man. Mad John.
Oh shit. He's mad. Can you make something up that makes him not mad?
I mean, I can try, but it's
try to do
very
that.
complicated.
Right. No.
Only Mad John has seen the face of the beast.
Is he mad because like is it insane or just like mad as in angry?
Did he go? Was he mad always, or was it because of the beast that he went mad?
It was because of the beast.
I'm definitely like not angry mad, like crazy mad.
Crazy man.
Damn it.
Yes, so crazy. He's just crazy.
Anyways.
My next question, thank you so much.
Oh, of course.
And thank you for this amazing peanut. It's delicious.
To die for it, no.
Oh my God. And imagine if you could like pair this with like a lovely steak. Oh,
Forget about it. But I've got to say, beyond the steak, there is just this. There are so many good shellfish and seafoods just off the coast here. I'm thinking, that we have a whole summer platter menu of just
tell me everything.
being
some
crayfish
prawn,
and prawns. Very exciting.
Does
Is
the
there
beast?
lobster here?
Oh, there is so many lobsters.
Wait, so then why aren't you guys...
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not going to ask any more
Let's,
questions.
leave this now. And the beast isn't interested. Only whale. Like, not concerned about anything.
Any other sea life?
Any other sea life.
No.
Just whale.
Only-
And specifically whale bones.
Only for the whale bones.
Whale bone. Has no interest in the fat of the whale. No interest in the
No.
Meat, the
no,
eyes,
meat, nothing.
brain.
Sometimes it barrels straight into the dead whale.
just to get to the bones.
Just to get to
and
the
leaves
bones.
it.
What
leaves it
happens to the
as a-
blubber and the meat if when the monster touches it as it gets the
It
bone?
is turned putrid and rancid. Very touched. of
So
the
you think it
beast.
emits something out
yes.
as it burrows? Okay.
Yes.
Touch of beast.
And when people have died, are they solid whole? No evidence.
No evidence left of them. Well, one time we saw a boot.
Okay.
Yes.
What kind of boot?
A very digested boot.
Okay. Okay.
Trying to think.
No other pieces of clothing or just that one boot?
Not that I know
How-
of, but I have a very, you see, because of my passion for vines and such like, I like to keep my nose, very safe and secure. So, I try to not to, offend it with anything olfactorily putrid.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Is there anything you can tell us about Mad John's interaction that was different from all the others? What was
Only
different?
that he survived.
Sometimes
Only that
he's
he's-
smart.
I'm going to talk to someone else. I want to see if there's any locals here that we can get some kind of different scoop on. Can I go to the guy who's slumped over, looking really depressed?
All right.
I did want to stay with the bartender for a second and
Oh,
go,
yeah? Yeah.
so what is the tea with the Baron? Why were you so concerned when you said the bill was on him? Just between you and I, whisper this to him.
I think he has but one lump sum that he is hanging on to. The claim is that it is enough to rebuild this whole town if only the beast is gone. It is his insurance that he will be able to start again.
I mean, he's like 107. What's he really about?
Oh, yeah, what is he starting again?
I don't know, some people, they get so old that they just never die.
There do be people like that, though.
Pretty much.
I want to go. I'm approaching a guy who's slumped over. Hey, man, what's your drink? What's his drink? What does he like to drink? Can I get you a
You need to
drink?
be sitting by the fire.
Now this guy turns a pasty face to you and he says, I'll have ale.
Okay. Barkeep, an ale, please. I give it to him.
Hi there, sir.
So what's the deal?
Let him drink. Let him drink.
Okay.
Nope. Let him drink. So,
What do you do?
I'm a whaler.
Oh, no shit, right? Cool.
okay. Maybe you should take a break.
Right.
Hi. What's your name, good sir?
My name's Thomas.
Hi there, Thomas. How are you doing today, doll?
Same as every day.
Okay.
Dour, sad, scraping by on the Baron's salary.
Would you say you're salty?
We don't take kindly to strangers here. We don't take kindly to locals either. We don't really take kindly to anyone.
I'm here to ask some questions.
Yeah.
Maybe I can help out with this whalebone monster
Somber,
issue.
yeah, the somber situation you're in.
You know, maybe make this place a little less difficult.
Sounds good. Sounds
Yeah.
real good. I would love to be able to pull a whale out of the ocean and then get rich on the oils of its fatty blubber.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you. You've done enough. So, what have your experiences been like when it comes to the whalebone beast? Have you seen it?
Oh, I've seen it bury itself in a bloated whale.
so you've seen it?
Yes.
He was speaking.
Sorry.
I've seen it bury itself into a corpse of a bloated whale, its body thrashing around as it digs deeper. It's more putrefying it as it goes.
Hang on. Isn't a bloated whale already a whale that's kind of gone off and is decomposing?
Well, you know, no, technically, okay, so I don't know how much you know about whale hunting.
Nothing.
What you do is you blast it with a harpoon, but now the whale is likely to sink. So to stop that happening, what you do is you, through a tube, pump the corpse full of air, inflating it to make it float so you can
Right,
drag it back
right.
to shore.
Right.
Loading it with air.
I see. Thank you so much.
It's
That's so
truly a
informative.
savage and disgusting profession.
It really is. So you've seen it go into the corpse of a recently bloated whale.
Yes.
Was that your whale?
Yes, they're all my whale. I mean, you know, there's only a few of us left dragging the whales out. All the rest of us have been eaten, or if you know what's good for you, you'll leave the beast to its business.
So you leave the whale overnight?
Yes, we're due to hunt another whale tomorrow. Can't go more than a week before people start disappearing.
Right.
Barkeep,
Oh, yes?
can I please have another glass of that delicious? Thank you. Thank you so much for the wine, by the way. I think I really needed that. When did it first start eating people? Like what happened?
At first, you know, we would butcher the whale and drag the bones out, out to the boneyard and leave it for the beast. And that seemed to make it happy for a while. But then it stopped waiting. Then we didn't butcher the whale by sundown. The beast would strike and devour it, ruining whatever was left there. Now, we'd go out sometimes to do a hunt by the night, but it's very difficult to hunt whale at night, very difficult, so often we don't really get that right. Grab a whale, drag it back to shore, try to butcher as much as we can, which is not much, because let me tell you something about butchering whales. It is not an easy task.
When it does come,
Yes.
where does it come from?
Down below,
Okay, so
on the earth.
right? Oh shit! Right. So we can't. It's not something that we can like track and see where he's coming.
I mean, potentially. We might have to start at the boneyard, though, because that seems
Right.
quite dodgy.
What happens to the holes when it comes
Yeah.
up?
Do you guys close up the holes?
They sort of collapse by themselves.
So we could feel like
I mean, perhaps it's riddled with tunnels underneath
Right,
there.
yeah,
I don't
that's-
know. But
there
mostly
could be
this
a whole
is
bunch of ways that we could get
loose sand
to where it is if we follow the tunnel.
During the day, but how are we going to get the sunshine in? Because, you know, like if it collapses in, we might get stuck in the dark.
No, I'm saying we could lay some traps and stuff,
I mean, I guess, but we don't even...
theoretically, but we don't know where it's going to come up.
When was the first time the monster ate a person? Like,
It was back in the winter of 1893. Electric lights had not yet been invented, but there were rumors of them, and we were like, oh, that would be nice to have around here. Anyway, young Hans, sweet Belgian boy, can't have been more than 17, down here on his first whaling expedition. Yeah, he was eaten.
That's devastating.
Let's go to the boneyard, I read.
I reckon so too. But is everyone covered in like blubber and
All the
whale
time.
guts most of the time in this town?
Yeah,
Like every single person.
pretty much. Except Boris, maybe the Baron.
Interesting.
But also, they're nice and safe on that rock. They
They
can't
are.
get borrowed into.
What do you mean?
What's the?
No,
I want to look down on the floor and see what the foundation is. Is it just sand?
Yeah.
Boris,
Oh, hello.
hello. We gotta go. Thanks for the room. See you a bit later. We're gonna go do some investigating.
All right, bye.
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 Bye. Oh wait, where does Matt John live?
Oh, you'll find him down by the pier.
Thanks. But he's very sweet.
I wondered.
All right, the sun is now lowering in the sky, approaching the horizon.
We should have gotten a torch.
Yeah. Also, do you want to go to the boneyard now?
No.
Probably not.
I was thinking we should go check out Mad John, but maybe we should just go to bed tonight, have dinner,
Yeah. Cool.
freshen up, and
Freshen
then.
up. I
not
won't
at
do that,
night.
but yeah.
I mean, like you can like look out the window and see if you see the monster,
Right.
or anything, But
Okay.
I'm gonna go to bed.
And
Girl needs a rest.
Okay. And our room, where's that in correlation to the kitchen?
All right, so you find your little room is kind of like a broom closet between the kitchen and Boris's room,
Okay.
so probably safe. At around 3 a.m., you hear a crash and a scream, distant. So it's not in your building, but it isn't far away.
Okay. Let's go check.
What do you mean, let's?
Oh, sorry.
Well, you
Let's
go
put
in front and I'll behind
let's
you.
Put on our shit.
I'm
Gun.
gonna take my
Gun
scalpel.
loaded. Don't forget the alchemy kit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that too.
It's like a little
I'll take the gun.
backpack.
All right,
Backpack.
you run outside and you see one of the salt covered wooden shacks has kind of collapsed, and you see suddenly a white shape rearing up, and it looks like it's got this sort of forked black tongue as long as a person's legs. No, wait, that is a person's legs, silhouetted, caught by the moon, and then disappears into the whiteness before it does a U-turn, crashing to the ground and
Disappears. Gone.
gone.
Yo, what the f?
Thanks for joining us, and big thank you to our patrons. If you want to be a patron too, you can go on over to our Patreon page. Links in the down below section here, and join us. Anyway, thank you, Malcolm. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Hung, and thank you, Clive, for your support and helping us to make silly D&D and RPG content. You can also find information about Grant Howitt's one-page RPGs down below in the description as well. And yeah, they show up in some of our other videos. So check out our favorite low prep, no prep games. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I've got for you. Get out of here.